Hey everybody on YouTube. Yeah, I was just listening to Max Egan, Crow House. Um, he said a few things that are pretty important. I gotta just share this with y'all. Number one, life is an emotional mirror. Think about it. How are you living your life? Are you afraid or are you in love? You love your life. Are you afraid of your life? I got sun in my eyes here. I'm gonna try and go over here like this. I'm sitting here with my by the truck, and so I'm watching what they're doing out there, and just around the world. Out here, I heard Louisiana got back on lockdown, and now they're making these what do they call pop-up shops for COVID. They're not even saying COVID virus anymore. They've turned it into a slogan. So with this emotional mirror, okay, y'all, how much you gonna think for yourself? Max said about a year and a half ago that they're going to lock everything down. This is way before the virus. And he just had an intuition. I agree with him. I actually met him in Shasta, Max Egan, the Crow House, if you watch his latest video. But there are people out there called flat earthers, all right? All right. And they believe that the earth is flat, like a piece of paper. And what is that? That's like two-dimensional thinking, right? All right, so what is reason? It's more than two-dimensional. Reason takes everything into account. You're alive and you're gonna die. Okay? You're gonna die. That's what you came here to do. You already got born. You're gonna die. So what I'm asking, okay, is how will you live your life? You're going to lock yourself down, put a mask on, let your family die, let your parents die, because you can't get to it. You're going to comply with all this stuff that they have in the, going to stores and have masks on. If you do that, then that's what you're leaving for your children. That's what you're leaving for humanity. That's the legacy that you're going to leave for yourself. Fear. Are you afraid of death? Really? Some people say we chose this life. Some people say we chose our birth. A lot of people say that. Well, I'm going to share with you what I think we are. We're electromagnetic, cold fusion devices. We're powered by ectoplasmic intelligence. We're sending and receiving, and we're walking through God. We're here to grow, and we're here to be. Be. Be what? Be the spirits that we are. We're not here to be the programming that they give us. Now, Max, when I met him in Shasta, he was real calm. We were around a bunch of New Earth, New Age, whatever people out there in Shasta. And the funniest thing about that was that they thought they're going to have a really great weekend, and they got snowed out. I left early, and it cost me like $300 to get to this like really cool New Age thing in Shasta. And we got snowed out. So the Earth has got its own ideas about how this is going to be, but human beings, we're just little ants, forms in a giant, huge electric universe. It's not flat. It's not flat. Some of us, like the last few days, I've been listening to this book you can get, audio book called Bhagavad Gita, or actually Hindu for Dummies, okay? And in that, it goes over all this, like, I don't know how old this stuff is. Some people say it's 8,000 years old. Writings of people who actually thought Is anybody thinking anymore when they put up these pop-up shops? I mean, look, this COVID virus is, you're really making money? Yeah, they are. Off of this fear? Okay, see, the other day I walk in to get some cigars, in this shop, and some of a lot of people around here, some of these people around here, they're like, they live in their cars and they're working. They're not wearing masks. But this one, like, young 20-something person walks in with a mask on. A lady walks in with a mask on. And there's like 5 of us in the store of all different ages. And she turns around and she looks at me and she walks in and she says, "How come you're not wearing a mask?" I go, "I can't wear a mask. I've got a medical condition." "Well, you're going to infect us all." How do you know that? Number one, how can they infect you all if you are, first of all, I think the test is 50% accurate? I mean, where the friggin' heck is the reason anymore in America or the world? I mean, Max is coming from Australia. "Oh, this is in the Western nations." Oh, yeah, that's right. And everybody that can afford a phone or a computer is getting COVIDed to death. It's worse than Santa Claus. It's worse than Christmas. My God. It's Santa Claus, right? Yeah. Well, Santa Claus was the first test because he ain't real, right? He's not real. Who believes in Santa Claus? You believe in the Easter Bunny? Any proof that this thing is... What's the proof? Now they're selling masks that you can wash. Oh boy. And that's supposed to keep the virus out that doesn't exist. Well, anyway, this is going back to this. What do you live for? If you're afraid, that's what you're living for. That's what the mirror is going to be for you. And check this out. You're going to die. So what are you going to do before you die? Max was saying he'd rather die right now. He's been banned from YouTube and just about every other one of these things that they came out and said, "This is your sharing platform and it's better than YouTube." No, it's not. Because it's all set up pretty much by the same people. And if you violate their little rules, you can't have any free speech. And what are you living for? What's important to you? You only live once here in this body. For you guys that... people that are afraid, have fun with that. What I want to do and what I'm going to do and what I'm doing is I'm sharing. Don't be afraid. Go jump off a cliff, into the water like I just did. 50-foot cliff. Just run off and jump into the water. Go do what you need to do. Good luck, everybody, because it's just for you. This world, it's just for you. How will you live it? You only live once. Life is a gift. Use it well. You're not anything but spirits walking. You're not. Enjoy.